You can hear me. Okay. So we're going to talk a little bit about now. Okay. Thank you, Laura. We're going to talk about the testing capabilities that DEKRA offers. So it'll be just mostly specific to EV charging, of course. We have other capabilities, so feel free to ask anything else if you're interested apart from EV charging. And feel free to ask questions as well, or we can talk later on. I'm going to be here the next couple of days. You can also ask some of my colleagues like Brian, Lucila, Beat. We're here to answer any questions you have on our capabilities. We're very happy that we're having this event here, hosting this event. We've been talking quite a while with Loneke to do this, and it's great to do it when we open up this new facility here in Antioch. Okay, so.
Did you introduce yourself?
Oh, good point. My name is Fernando Rodriguez. I'm responsible for strategic development at DEKRA. So I work in setting up new services, implementing new laboratories, work on M&A, acquisitions and integrations. So anything that has to do with the expansion of DEKRA, because DEKRA is actually one of the largest test inspection certification companies in the world. I think we're number 4, the largest in automotive, but we're very small in North America. Very well known in Germany, for those that come from there. Also quite established in Europe and Asia, but still quite a startup in North America. And the focus of growth for DEKRA is actually North America. So a lot of the expansion in new laboratories and acquisitions is happening here, and I'll be showing some of it here today. Okay, so first starting with where we are right now. This is, many of you know, this is the Vigil Lab, which was an initiative by the California Energy Commission. We're very grateful to the CEC. I think Jeffrey stepped out, but very grateful for the grant that they provided and they awarded to DEKRA. And this is their reality to help advance the EV charging industry and make it a more interoperable industry. So in regards to testing capabilities, of course, we offer OCPP testing. We were the first North American OCPP test lab. We have this laboratory here in California, as well as the laboratory in Virginia, where Brian leads. Actually, he leads both labs, but he's located there.
Most of the people have been there.
All of you that participated in the previous Plugfest saw the laboratory there. Okay, so we are able to help with type level 1 and level 2 AC charges, as well as DC charges as well. We focus on, in addition to OCPP, we are also a charting member, and so we provide also communication testing, namely ISO 15118-2-3. Very important also, we are able to support -20 as well for bidirectional. There will be a few slides that will talk about it, and I know many of you have been asking us if we are ready to support with bidirectional -20 testing. We support also plug and charge. We support DINSPEC 7121, power quality testing like 28904. We are also able to help with NIST Handbook 44, Section 340, for those that have been asking questions about metering accuracy. Completely different subject, but I know there's been a lot of interest in that area. So if you want to know more about it, please feel free to reach out to us. And of course, we can help also with safety testing. We have a partnership with our colleagues in the Netherlands, where together we can provide the service for UL 2202, 2594, as well as 2231. And we are also a certification body. So before we had a partnership with a different organization, now we're able to do that by ourselves. Also, for those of you that have your own internal laboratories, we can also provide witness testing, so we can come to your site. You don't need to do the testing in our labs. We can also come to your labs, and we can do a witness testing program. We can also, if you don't have full capabilities, we can complement what you have with what we have. So feel free to reach out to us and we can discuss how we can together partner to maximize the utilization of your own capabilities. Important as well, we're an FCC laboratory. Those of you that were in Virginia saw our FCC chambers there. We're experts in wireless, so all the wireless capabilities of the chargers like Wi-Fi, 5G, 4G, 5G, and so on. We're able to test all the associated certifications as well. Okay, so one of our most important investments right now is happening in Michigan. So, the classical automotive business has been in Michigan, and DEKRA didn't have a facility there. We were here in California, where a lot of the EV innovation is happening. We were for historical reasons in Northern Virginia, but we were not in Michigan. So it was a very strategic move for us to be there, to be present in Michigan. So we purchased this 77,000 square feet building end of 2023. And we are right now underway with a very important investment. First of all, we have environmental test capabilities. That's already working. And we have a program for EV charging, for environmental testing capabilities, which I will show. So we are setting up right now EMC chambers also for automotive components. So we will get the recognition of the largest automotive OEMs. And we will be focusing on not only for EV chargers, but actually for every, let's say, component for automotive, especially focusing on high voltage. Like we'll be able to test EV batteries, for example, e-drives, e-axles. We're going to have a dyno also for e-axles and e-motors, where we will do durability testing. And we will be also having an EV battery lab in partnership with a Korean laboratory. So the idea is, since we're a newcomer to Michigan, we're going to come with the latest technology. We don't want to just replicate what everybody has been doing for years. We want to focus on the leading technologies like we're doing here. So we want to be able to be at the forefront of electrification, also connected and automated driving. So we are also, in regards to connectivity, we are the only laboratory, I believe, that offers digital car keys testing and Apple digital car keys to be able to open the vehicles with your mobile phone. We also have an Apple CarPlay lab. So we offer a lot of different connectivity programs. We are also an Omni-Air accredited laboratory for V2X connectivity over cellular V2X, or for tolling components, actually in our Virginia lab. So we try to focus on everything which has to do, connectivity, automation, electrification. And we're going to be providing also cybersecurity. Actually, some of you already earlier today talked to me about cybersecurity. We have a program also for EV charging stations. So feel free to reach out if you want to know more about that. Okay. Here's some of the capabilities for environmental testing. I will not go through all of that since we don't have a lot of time. And so very important, we hear all the time that you guys offer interoperability testing. Yes, we do. We always recommend that we start with conformance testing. We want to first check both the vehicle and the charger and see if they have implemented the communication protocols correctly. Then we move on to interoperability, where we put the vehicle and the charger together, and we sniff the communication, and we're able to derive what the issues are and pinpoint where the problems are, if they are in the vehicle or the charger, and what part of the protocol is actually non-compliant. So okay. Actually, Brian, why don't you step in? So we have a video here for capability that we have developed at our Virginia lab, and we would like to show you. Okay, just.
Hey.
Once again, good afternoon. I'm Brian, Managing Director of the laboratory in Sterling. To get it started, just quick. Okay. All right, what you're going to see now is a video that we do in our data analytics.
Level 1 and Level 2 AC charger manufacturers. With the growing demand for reliable EV charging, this system ensures chargers meet industry standards and perform under diverse conditions. It automates testing by simulating charging and idle scenarios, delivering precise metrics like voltage, current, energy, power, and frequency with up to 1 second granularity. The system detects critical issues such as voltage dips, surges, and current fluctuations, enabling early failure prevention. Customizable test parameters, durations, and components offer manufacturers tailored solutions to meet specific needs. Powered by Dane Analytics, all data integrates with the Dane Cloud ecosystem for real-time remote monitoring and in-depth analytics, enhancing product reliability and performance. This solution helps manufacturers deliver safe, high-quality chargers, driving innovation and sustainability in the EV industry.
Fully automated data integration. Also has the capability to, I guess, pull down and render the data according to whatever KPIs you're looking for in that test environment. This is one of DEKRA's, I guess, custom-built solutions for a couple of integrated test solutions that we provided. We're going to take it to market now. We're going to offer it generally to the industry. We're also going to put in loading behind it. So now we're able to automate the charging, step through the charging parameters, through the control pilots, offering both AC and DC level charging in this solution. We're going to integrate it with our environmental lab in Michigan. And what we're going to be able to do is create accelerated life on chargers all the way through to the end connector, as well as the charging unit itself. Put it in extreme temperatures, extreme environmental conditions, and run it for months. So we'll know when this charger will die at 100% duty cycle, when it will die at 50% duty cycle, 20%, whatever the client is looking for in that reliability standards. That's why we built it, and that's what it's there for.
Okay, thank you, Brian. So feel free to catch Brian if you want to know more about this. And again, this is a solution totally developed by our team in Virginia. So it's customized. That means if you have some other ideas of some needs that you may have, we may be able to come up also with a customized solution to meet your needs. Okay, so many questions also came up about bi-directional charging. So very important to highlight that we are ready at DEKRA. We're able to test also 11-15118-20. We are able to help you with the R&D testing at whatever level you may be. So if you're in your development phase, come to us. I know the test standard is still will be finalized later this year, but we're already ready to be able to help you. And we can move on along the way based on the maturity level of your development, okay? And so Beat will be having a presentation tomorrow where he will talk at much deeper level about Dash 20. So please don't miss that presentation, okay? Okay, and by the way, so we will be able to also, once bidirectional will be included in OCPP, and once the tool is ready, definitely will be ready also right on. So we'll be definitely working together with OCA to make sure we're prepared for you. Also talking about OCPP, definitely we are also ready to offer OCPP 201. So I understand there will be some, Loneke, you will be sharing a bit more about this later on, but just want to throw this out there, we're ready. So I'll let Loneke explain the details. I mentioned the certification program for EVSEs. Our cybersecurity team, we have a global team that's actually very successful, working with most of the leading technology companies in the world. So we brought them together with our EV charging team to focus on setting up a program specific for EV charging. And we have developed this program. Actually, I didn't have more details there. But it's basically based on 3 different levels, depending on how deep you want to go into the EV charging. So from level 1, which is basically just looking at the main functionality, to all the way to level 3, what is a deep dive into vulnerability threat analysis, penetration testing, fuzzing, and so on, right? So we can share with this in more detail with you if you are interested, so we can come up with the right program for your developments. Okay, so that was basically it. So we're here to answer all your questions, and have a great Plugfest. So that's it? No, what I mean, is there another presentation, or?
Any questions on what we got to offer? I was expecting some on cyber and a little bit on the functionality testing, but any questions from the group?
On the BMS, give me a sense for what you do on the battery management system for your plants.
Battery management systems.
I saw it on the slide there.
For battery management, we don't have anything only specific for battery management systems, but we're setting up our EV battery lab will be up and running in October. So by then we will be able to share more about what capabilities. We're focusing right now first on performance testing for the battery packs. But we may be able to test something specific only for BMS.
And we have tools for battery pack.
And yes, plus the tools that we'll have.
So we do have tools that have battery performance, battery longevity, things like that developed within DEKRA. And we could actually pull that out and show that in a proof of concept or a demo, if you think that's something you want to do.
Okay. Any other questions?
Any questions on cyber for the group here? I mean, I don't know what Ben was, but he's kind of an expert on cyber. I know a little bit. Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much.
All right. Thanks, guys.